Originally, I come from a restoration family. It's my parents, my grandparents. They were both owners and managers of traditional Slovenian restaurants. So that's how I get this first contact with this type of industry. I was busy traveling the world, joining contests, some of the world's greatest competitions like Olympic Games, World Championships. In life you need to stop, then the real you comes out, and that's how I actually got inspired to build that beautiful restaurant at Le Mans.
I grew up already with a lot of food from the family. The grandpa used to hunt, to grow and all the things. I was 14 years old. I started cooking already after the school in Austria. And then I went to Dubai, and there I made myself. I came here because of my wife. It's her home, and I love the island. It's a beautiful island.
Together with my wife Gabriela, we bought that building at Le Mans. We started designing the restaurant. We explained to Willie what we are doing. We showed him what we want. Suddenly, one morning, he passed by. He stepped in and he simply said, I resigned. And that was the beginning of Wapalapam. Wapalapam is completely unique concept. Every chair, every fork, every table prepared with lots of attention to create the ambience that will be on the level of the food that Willie is coming up with.
The food, what I create, I would say timeless food, because I'm using traditional cooking techniques, but with a little bit I say, Wapalapam touch. For me, it's simple, because I think the simple food is timeless food. These are recipes which will be eaten also even in 100 years. For me, most important is to use the local product, harvested or catched or grown as near as possible on this island. So I get it fresh, because I know my fish is catched in Le Mans. I know my vegetable is grown in Mauritius. Of course, we are buying all the food from the local market, and we are trying to support as much the local business, because this is our concept, our passion, to show the people what we can do in terms of food in Mauritius.
Mauritian history as such is very strong. Colonial part of the architecture has a strong part in it. And that was, for me, the good reason to start working with this old colonial wood. And it's also part of my passion to search colonial wood, old wood, all around the country. That's how it all started. I didn't want to have tables, chairs, and in general decorations in the restaurant that you could find somewhere else. I just simply started designing, started making the furniture myself with the help of the local carpenters. This old wood is a great material to work with, as it is rare. More than 100 years of story is written inside the wood. This is why our furniture is designed the way that we don't process the wood. We simply try to leave it as rough as possible, but still design it in the most aesthetic way possible to make it functional, to be able to eat from a table that has been built out of a 100-plus-year-old wood. From the beginning of Wapalapam, Willie was always dreaming of having our own concept shop. Finally, my wife found her own way of doing the Wapalapam craft shop, which is more orientated in clothing, souvenirs, jewelry. Wapalapam craft shop is a part of Wapalapam story. We've tried to join all the most original and high-quality products of this country in one place.
Mauritius, of course, is the sugarcane, the country of the sugarcane, and it's the paradise for rum drinkers. We have some amazing rums, 4 or 5 rum distilleries. They have amazing aged rums. You will not mix this in a cocktail. This you drink in the nice glass, maybe a good cigar, and then you enjoy. Living on an island, of course, it means you are connected to the ocean. Means fresh seafood, fresh fish, fishermen which are still doing the traditional fishing. They're putting the traps on the coral reef, and next day in the morning they go there. When just the sun rises, it's beautiful to see what they catch in their traps. They're swimming around. One of our fishermen, he's spending every day properly 6-7 hours in the sea to look for octopus. They dive down, they catch it with their hand, they're going home, and traditionally they clean it at home, they salt it to conserve, and they give it or sell it to friends. But we are buying the fresh one and we produce it in our restaurant, mostly fresh cooked for octopus salad. To use the knowledge of these traditional fishermen, this is very, very unique. You can't get this somewhere else.
Mauritius proved to be the perfect destination for athletes, sportsmen, and other type of travelers, due to its perfect climate conditions, and especially for somebody like me who loves the ocean, who loves the surf. Mauritius, with its surfing spots, will offer you one of the greatest conditions that you can experience on this planet. That's probably why I landed here, but doing business in Mauritius is simply a great experience. Mauritian people are very simple, very honest, full of happiness, and it's a great pleasure to work with them, to guide them, to try to build something great together with them.
I opened a lot of restaurants in my life, and Wapalapam is the outcome of all experience what I learned. It brings people together.
Wapalapam is all about experience. Experience of food, experience of ambience, experience of your friends sitting at the same table. When all this comes together, you can have a time of your life.